Number two on the list is Bobby Chacon versus Cornelia Boza-Edwards 2, which took place on May 15th, 1983. While this fight wasn't for a title directly, it took place at 1:30 and was further proof that the Ferocious Five era of boxing is the greatest that the sport has ever seen, in my opinion. Bobby Chacon has his case to be the main character of boxing just because of how dramatic and action-packed all his fights were. You see him here in the red trunks going up against Cornelia Boza-Edwards in the white trunks that kind of change color over the fight, but I'll get into that. And this fight is an all-out, drag-out brawl from the beginning. Boza-Edwards has to be more tough and relentless against the skilled, lanky southpaw that Boza-Edwards is. And they both land early knockdowns on each other, and rather than taking a step back and gathering both of their minds together, they just decide that that's just a signifier that they're just in an all-out war, and the fight just kicks into full gear. Nothing is off the table with this one. Bobby Chacon gets two nasty cuts over his eyes that don't change the color of his trunks because he's already wearing red. But Boza-Edwards' trunks become a orangish red color, and it's just a nasty spectacle in the best way possible. Just like the rest of this fight, it's Boza-Edwards starts getting these close rounds in the middle of the fight, but Bobby Chacon's relentlessness knocks Boza-Edwards down, kind of evening things out as we just get further and further dragged into a war. And the cherry on top, and what truly makes this one of the greatest fights of all time, is that 12th round knockdown that Bobby Chacon lands with his last little bit of energy and just putting everything out on the line and capping off one of the most entertaining fights of all time. Bobby Chacon, even though his fighting style was not the best for his longevity, both career-wise and in his personal life, he definitely was a true fighter, a guy that was willing to go out on his shield. Boza-Edwards the same, probably one of the more underrated boxers of all time. A lot of people kind of overlook him from the Ferocious Five, but he had some of the most drag-out brawls of all time. A guy from Uganda moved over to England to pursue his boxing dream. These are two guys that really put their entire life into boxing and really laid everything on the line for our entertainment. Two guys that are definitely going to be remembered for the wars that they brought to the sport and the pure entertainment of their entire career.